unquote, lots of bombs start going off.
Money's worthless, that food is gone, your jobs are gone.
We are headed towards a disaster.
$39 trillion in debt.
I think the message here needs to be, this is the tip of the iceberg.
And cue the fire. This is an emergency upload. Just like the last 365 of them that I've done this year, because they are gaslighting you. It is a psyop. You are being lied to. Have our debt. It's now exceeding GDP, over 100%. This hasn't happened since World War XI. Let me just fact check myself.
The last time the Alien Enemies Act was invoked, it was used to detain and deport German, Japanese, Italian immigrants during World War XI.
Oh, there you have it, off the charts, debt. But no, we're good, you guys. Actually, I just listened to 12 news outlets just talking about how amazing the economy is. We're all using the same exact words because we are in a psyop. It's so good. Also, keyword resilient. But if you think about it, Larry, if you are Burr, I mean, the Treasury is going nuts. The bond market is imploding. Just that it's so bad. The world is like, we're raising interest rates. That's actually what Jerome should do. Look, breaking news. The European Central Bank is likely to raise interest rates. Bank of England sounds warning of interest rate hikes ahead. As I sit there and just listen to the everything's great. Oh, by the way, I think Trump, this is it tonight. I got to quote, lots of bombs start going off. First, let me inform you, which you already know, it's really bad. Don't let them lie to you. No, you don't like the word gaslit, so I shall not use it. They're liars. They're psychopaths. Almost 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. What's the one guy? Like, just, he's on the fence. Think the country is in an affordability crisis. What? How can you say it's not? Not just that, you have a third of Americans. And bro, still play for the NFL. Everything's going to be fine. Actually, one of my former students went to the Super Bowl. Crazy. And his dad came in and he's like, make sure he listens to you. And I'd be like, trade stocks, buy assets. I didn't listen. Played for the Raiders and worked as a security guard. Anywho, they get all that money. You think, oh, it's 10 million. It's 20 million. They probably walk away with one. I should do a video on it, are having an existential, did I say that right? Existential. I had to throw them. This is a crisis right now. But no, Bravo, we have U.S. jobless claims, 57-year low. This is like amazing, resilient. The Dow just post nearly 800-point gain, which we will go into that. I lost money today. It was rather embarrassing. And when I show you, you'll be like, you're an idiot. This actually has never happened to me before. I mean, I've lost money. Like, I'll take 10 trades, 2 of them will go against, whatever. My student was like, yeah, 470, which is more than the 440 he just did. Since I got you on the line, under 10 seconds, look at this institutional candle. I started grabbing. I'm like, oh, this is going down today. And all of a sudden, my account's going the wrong way. My student's like, yeah, I'm up 152, 53, 54, 50. I'm like, I'm down. For the first time in trading history, I'm like, yeah, I click the buy button. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to buy it down. I'm watching his account go up. Mine goes down. I closed it and I did this. I'm like, okay, buy. It was still going the wrong way. You did not make money in this market. Look at this swing trade. Again, this pattern, it just rinse, repeat not every day, but enough to go, hey, thanks. To make matters worse, my wife walks in and she's like, someone stole my Van Cleef. This is while I'm trying to figure out how to trade stocks. I feel like I was in one of the episodes of Friends and Neighbors. It's on Apple. You guys should watch it. It's really good. But if you want to know what my life looks like, exactly. So right about here, I'm just like, F it, okay, you probably misplaced it and it was stolen. And I missed out on how much? $3,400 swing up. One contract. And if you would like to learn how to do it, Stock Market Money Glitch, my brand new course, just launched it. Taking a student through, and it's just consistent. I'm like, if he can do it, I can't. My job over here is to fix this. This is California. I mean, step one, get in car, drive said car. After you fill up for $8. I mean, would $470 a day help with gas? I'll just beer money. So this just in, how bad you guys are hurting. And I just sit at a computer for 15 minutes. Gasoline, look at that, through the roof. Next, healthcare. I think they could be solved. Unless you have like a governmental official in, then that doesn't get solved. Psychopaths that run this stuff like, hey, how can we put some money in the back end of healthcare. They have the policy of I scratch your back, you scratch mine. Mine's just in the front. A little lower. You just have to make sure they're on the right island when they do it. Before we move into bombs and all that, wars, no war. I'm a president of no wars. Well, I'm a president of we're going to end the Fed. I can't. And if you guys, I know I see you guys give me heat. I need you to be logical. I need you to use your brain. If I ever say anything that makes you emotional, like you can't talk that way about him. Let's say it's Trump. Let's say it's Biden. When he's like, I'm sharp as a tack. I'm like, tic-tac? As you know, I don't care who is in. Joe Rogan, which I would take that. My job has always been to go behind the scenes and go like, okay, what's really going on here? Because emotional responses, it suppresses like critical thinking, logic. It's also a point where you're like, hey, okay, I just want you to think. This is called engineered or engineered reality or a psyop. It's all the same thing. They all play it. People are paid lots of money to make you think a certain way. I mean, look what happened during the pandemic. You changed your mind, didn't you? Now this war thing or the debt thing, everyone's like, well, it's okay this time. Again, I'm not against Trump. I just have critical thinking. How is the wall coming along? It's good. How about the mass deportations? I mean, we've let 20 trillion in. How about that debt that just exceeded 100% of GDP? No, it's okay. We need to do that because we're in a war. No, it's an excursion. Oh, and I also have this up here. This is like, here, the nail in the coffin. This is real personal income. Exclude whatever. It's your income. Here, I'm going to go down here to 2022. Since 2022, it's here. It's 0% change. Oh, wait, that's funny. Hasn't changed. Your income has not changed. But can I tell you what has? Everything. I'll tell you what hasn't changed. The psychological warfare that's going on in your brain. Oh, wait, hold on. See what I just did? Breaking news. UK terror threat. We're currently at critical. Attack is expected immediately. And don't follow that. Follow this. Wait, this just in. Breaking news. Hit me, baby, one more time. Trump presented with risky, secret Iran plan using U.S. ground troops. He's not going to do that. There's no way. Oh, unless we put it in your head that it's okay, then it's okay. Maybe it's for the greater good. That's what he actually posted, for the greater good. Whatever. It's always that way. Oh, wrap yourself up in saran wrap. During the pandemic, he was part of it. Double mask, lay in the bathroom tub, 2 weeks. This will all go away in 2 weeks. We all need to come together to help save lives. So now let's listen in to how amazing the economy is and how resilient.
First of all, let's talk about the economic data for a second, because it was just kind of a whole bunch of blockbuster numbers. The 2% number, actually, for me, being capital spending guy, I used to be the capital spending guy at the Fed when I was a young economist, that the thing that was amazing, as you know, and you highlighted, the capital spending boom. And one of the things that sort of dragged it down from a really high number was that the quality of the imports has skyrocketed. And so almost half of the imports were capital goods, which were coming in to build factories in the U.S. Typically in the past, our imports are things like consumer goods that are perishable. And so the bottom line is that it's really strong data. We got initial claims, the lowest they've been since the 1960s. We got government employment, the lowest it's been since the Second World War. We've got all these positive movements in terms of fiscal responsibility and economic growth moving forward. And so but we do have this temporary disruption with energy markets, which is very serious. As you mentioned, the energy prices are high, gasoline prices are high. But, my read of the academic literature on what you do when you have an oil shock like this is not that you raise rates into it, especially given how I think we're highly confident that this is going to be a temporary disruption. Futures markets agree with that as well. And so
the key word of the day, kids, is temporary. And if you have a 7th grade reading level, that would be disruption. Temporary disruption. Just don't use the word transitory because it will trigger people. Weeks seems to be okay, right? We could say 2 weeks, guys. Just temporary. It's just a disruption. Look at our GDP, 2%. Okay, so you print 30 trillion. You get 2? Yeah, that's great. When did you figure out GDP was a complete lie? Was it when they handed everyone out stimulus checks and GDP went up? When everyone spent the stimulus checks and GDP went up? It's like we were locked in our room in a cage. They're like, look, astounding. Whatever you do, don't look over here. Also, if you guys think you're going to be like, once I have $1 million, killing it. 30 years, if inflation's at 5%, which it won't be, it'll be double that. Your million's going to be worth 231. So tell your kids you're going to need like 50 million. I remember this growing up. You know, you sit down with a financial advisor. They're like, okay, so at 55, you'll have $1 million. Smooth sailing. The minute normies start questioning anything, that's when presidents start dropping bombs. If they have agendas. So lo and behold, we're dropping bombs.
So this breaking moments ago, word from President Trump, and this is what he's told another media outlet. If the ceasefire with Iran expires tomorrow, quote unquote, lots of bombs start going off. Bloomberg is now reporting the president says it is, quote, highly unlikely he would extend the ceasefire if a deal is not made. So this is a huge hinge and pressure point.
By the way, that video was yesterday. So tonight's the night. And oh, wait, sir, well, this war's never going to end. I want you to hear the snarky question. I get it, but it was just his answer. I'm like, oh, no.
Which war do you think ends first?
Right, that's pretty good. Which war is going to end first? I thought we weren't going to do wars.
That's an interesting question. You know, coming from you, that's very interesting. Which war would end first? I don't know. Maybe they're on a similar timetable. I think
nothing's ending. Oh, and this just in, breaking news. Israel will soon launch new strikes on Iran. Israeli defense minister said, quote, military action could resume. They're gonna go ahead and achieve the goals. So do you really think that this is gonna end? I mean, look at this. You don't. Everything is over there right now. All the people. Trump just sent 6,500 tons of ammunition and military equipment to Israel. You're welcome, Israel. Insiders say they will start the war again in the coming days. Something extremely bad is happening. We also have insiders saying it's tonight. Tonight's the night. But I promise tomorrow the sun will rise and you will go to the computer and you will make $470. So get working. Stop focusing on all this BS. And with that, I love you. Enjoy. Are we Friday yet? No. And it's not even Taco Tuesdays. So I don't know what the orange guy's going to do. I'll see you tomorrow.